Hey guys, Eekthegeek, and I'm back again on Pokemon Showdown, where we're going to be continuing to do some live VGC, and this is actually going to be the last time we use the Nationals team. And now quickly, I'm just going to acknowledge, yes, the screen will look different because I changed some things around, so it looks better, I hope, this way. Tell me if you like it this way or the old way. When we get into a battle, it shouldn't look too different, but I think it's better this way. But anyways, I know this is gonna be the last battle with the Nationals team. Maybe we'll one day go back to it if I ever decide to change some things and use it again, but I think it's time to put the team to rest, retire it finally, use it one last time, hope we can pull some wins, and then move on, because I have so many teams to show you guys that I really want to, and so I think it's about time that we just move on from the Nationals team. It's been a while since Nationals, and I don't even know I'm still using it. So, yeah, let's just jump into 2 matches. Let's try to get some wins, and I'm feeling really good today, so that's good, because whenever I recorded the last episode, I was not in a good mood. I was having a pretty bad day in general, and so I don't think I was too good in the video. So, yeah. Anyways, looking at this team, I see the Landorus Incarnate, which is really interesting because that's like a form of sand that Aaron Zhang used, and yeah, this is kind of a thing, so okay, that's interesting. And then Amoonguss, always annoying, so let's make sure we actually acknowledge that we need to beat that. Aegislash, okay, I've never really had a problem with that. Azumarill could be a threat if he's Belly Drum, so that's okay, we gotta think about that. And Staraptor. Okay, so he looks pretty weak to the Thundurus lead unless he leads with these two and this starts like rock sliding and stuff. But I'm not too scared of that. I could actually just go Thundurus Landorus. I could see the Genie lead being good. Amoonguss could be pretty good as well. Thundurus Amoonguss. Do I want Thundurus Landorus or Thundurus Amoonguss? This is pretty tough. I don't think I want to bring my Lodic, and I don't really want to bring Entei, so we'll probably bring these 3, but who do we want to lead with? That is definitely a tough decision to make. It always is. Thundurus Amoonguss or Thundurus Landorus? That is a pretty tough decision. Do I think he's going to lead with his Sand is the question, because if I do, then I really want to have Landorus out front. If I don't think he's going to lead with his Sand, then I'd rather have Amoonguss. So you know what, I'm gonna go with Amoonguss, because even if he does lead with the Sand, Amoonguss still has a pretty good time. And then we're gonna go with Landorus in the back and Kangaskhan. I think that's good. Not bringing my Lodic and Entei, which are 2 of the more interesting Pokemon on this team, but that's okay, because I've featured them a few times already, so, and they don't really have a good matchup here. And he actually does lead with the Sand, so having Landorus would have been great here, but that's okay. I think I'll just switch Thundurus out into Landorus here, get an Intimidate off, and, you know, just take hits. I hope he doesn't HP Ice the Thundurus spot, but I think he'd rather not do that. I don't even know if he'll actually keep Landorus in, because what can it really do? So let's switch in Landorus T, and then I think we'll just Spore his Landorus. Because if we can do that, then we can superpower his Tyranitar, which is kind of ideal. I just hope he doesn't HP Ice my switch in here, which is possible because it is super effective against Thundurus. That would be bad if he did that because Landorus is pretty good here. I'm just going to hope that he doesn't do that. Just going to hope. Yeah, that would be bad. Alright, so he does lead with the Sand, so let's see how we do against this. I've actually never gone against this variant of Sand, because Excadrill tends to be more popular. He does switch out into Amoonguss, so good switch by my opponent, and he's Mega Tyranitar. Well, thank goodness I got the Intimidate off on him, but here comes Amoonguss, which was not good for my Lando T switch in. Not at all. I can't superpower Tyranitar anymore. I could Earthquake, if I wanted to do damage, but I don't want Amoonguss taking that hit unnecessarily. So, you know, I'm just going to keep my Lando T alive. I think I'll just U-turn. It'll probably go into his Amoonguss. And then we can just Spore the Tyranitar, can't we? That could be pretty good. I mean, my Amoonguss still threatens him, so I'm going to put him to sleep. If he wants to put me to sleep, we trade sleep, and at that point it's just RNG. But I think my Amoonguss is in a better spot, because my Amoonguss Giga Drain will do more to his Tyranitar than his Giga Drain will do to, like, my Thundurus if I switch it in. Oh my goodness, no, he protected the Tyranitar. I was thinking he could do that, and he did it. Crap. That is as bad as it gets. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just take a turn of sleep. That's okay. I wanted to get Lando T out of here, but you know what? I'll just take a turn of sleep. Yeah, that was probably his best play. I probably should have U-turned to Amoonguss, and I was thinking about it, but I just didn't do it because, you know, sometimes I just don't make the good plays, and that sometimes tends to be quite often. But I'm just going to continue to try and put him to sleep. If he goes for an Ice-type move and takes out Lando T, then I lose it, and that's kind of bad because he's kind of important to this matchup. At the same time, the fact that he's Mega T-Tar and not Scarf T-Tar doesn't really worry me anymore, because now I'm not too scared of it. But then there's the Dragon Dance. And yeah, he spores again, that's why I didn't want to switch. And I get to spore him, so it's okay. Because my sleep turns are going to end before his. So let's just U-turn, and let's start Giga Draining. We gotta get rid of this Tyranitar. If he wants to switch it out, that's fine, because now he's got a sleeping Tyranitar, and that Dragon Dance was completely useless. So I don't think he really has an answer to my Amoonguss. I don't really have an answer to his Amoonguss. The thing is, my Amoonguss puts more pressure on his team than his Amoonguss puts on mine. And I actually... Is that a 3-turn sleep? As he just tries to spore my Amoonguss. Sand is going to end soon next turn. That's good. And how long was I asleep there? The opposing Amoonguss used Spore. When did it use it? I used it here. Yeah, so Lando T fell asleep there. I took a turn of sleep here, and then that was my second turn. Okay, that's fine then. So I could still get a 3-turn sleep, and he could just wake up turn 1, which would be terrible. But I'm honestly just gonna hope that doesn't happen, and we'll continue to Giga Drain Tyranitar. If I can get Thundurus in here without it falling asleep, and we take a 3-turn sleep again. These 3-turn sleeps really just are killing me right now. That's okay though, Sand wears out, Giga Drain's gonna do a lot to Tyranitar, and I'm gonna go ahead and just U-turn. I don't want to U-turn Tyranitar in case he tries to protect and we wake up, and then, yeah, that'd be bad. So I'm just gonna U-turn the Amoonguss and Giga Drain the Tyranitar. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Actually, I could spore it. Yeah, I'm gonna actually go for the spore here. Crap. That's why I wanted to spore. Oh, I'm gonna regret this now. I really wanted to spore here. Crap. Looking at his team, Thundurus isn't too important, and he's probably gonna put it to sleep, and I'll just let it go to sleep. It would be nice to be able to taunt Amoonguss, but that's okay. As we're actually in a bad spot now because he has Staraptor, which is a bit of a problem, so we'll just go to sleep, sadly. And I really wanted to spore there, but I didn't hit cancel fast enough. Alright, so we're going to just take a turn of sleep here, and we're going to try and protect Amoonguss. Just because he's going to go after my Amoonguss here. He doesn't really have a way of touching my Thundurus. If he wants to go for Final Gambit and take out my Thundurus, I'm okay with that, to be honest, Staraptor. Go ahead and do it if he's that kind of Staraptor. And the fact that he had Intimidate kind of makes me feel like he may be Final Gambit Staraptor. No, he goes for Brave Bird, so... And I do take a turn of sleep. He does Spore just so I can't switch out, which is actually kind of scary now that I realize he can do that. But if I get lucky and wait, whoa, how fast is Staraptor? Amoonguss Protect, Staraptor, Brave Bird, Thundurus, fast asleep. I'd like to see outspeed me. Oh, he's Scarf. Okay, that's good to notice that he's just Scarf right now. I'm gonna hope I wake up and try to taunt the Amoonguss. I know my Amoonguss is too important to lose in this matchup, I feel like. So, what's less important, Kingston or Lando T? I mean, if I go into Lando T, I get the Intimidate off, so that could be pretty useful. I think I'll do that. Kangaskhan can beat his Tyranitar at the health it's at, and it can hit Lando T really hard. And it can also hit Staraptor pretty hard, and it can take out Amoonguss, which is kind of important, while Lando T can do all that, but I don't think it can do it as well, so I'll actually just send in Lando T, and we get the Intimidate, so that's always nice. And I get the Wake Up, that is huge, finally waking up when I need it. So I did make the right switch in there, but he does go for Sludge Bomb, so he is smart, and he shows that he has the Sludge Bomb, meaning he can kind of beat my Amoonguss. But now that he's asleep, I'm gonna go ahead and go into... I could go into Amoonguss and Protect, and then Thunderbolt Staraptor. Do I want to do that though? I kind of want to actually just go into Kangaskhan. I'm gonna go into Kangaskhan here. Because if I go into Amoonguss, he's probably just going to switch Staraptor out, predicting the Protect and Thunderbolt. But going into this means that if he does that, it's kind of a risk. So I could HP Ice, predicting him to switch out into the Lando T, actually, the Lando Incarnate. But I don't know if he'll fall for that. I think I'll just Thunderbolt Staraptor, Mega Evolve. I can just return and get rid of this Amoonguss, because Amoonguss is a problem. I know he has Rocky Helmet. I acknowledged that earlier when I U-turned it. So return should KO from here. I'll take a lot of recoil, but at this point, I think it'll be okay. Or I can protect Kangaskhan. Actually, I like that play. I'm just going to protect Kangaskhan. This Amoonguss is a bit of a problem, though. And he switches out into Landorus Incarnate. That was not good by me. But this Tyranitar is still asleep, so that's always nice. That is always nice. And because we're offensive, I can actually just HP Ice his Landorus, and I'm going to do that. I don't think he expects me to be offensive and KO him. And we get a power-up punch here, which is going to be huge, and we should outspeed easily. We do. So that's a free KO. Let's do that. This is good, actually. So the switch is fine. I think Thunderbolt the last turn was okay, now that I think about it, because even if he does make this switch, he's still in a bad spot. 'Cause he doesn't know that my Thunderous is really offensive, but now he's about to be in for a really big surprise. He may protect something, trying to like scout out and stuff, and that could be bad then. He does go back into Amoonguss, so this is going to be annoying Rocky Helmet damage, but that's okay, because at this point Return will KO it. Yeah, we're going to take a lot of Rocky Helmet damage, so we're actually going to do more damage to ourselves than we did to him, but this is okay, because a +2 Sucker Punch may actually take out the Staraptor, so that's actually pretty big. So as long as it doesn't have like Quick Attack or something like that to out-prioritize me, but I think that because it's Scarf, it's not going to have priority. So I think we're in a very good position. He can send out his Staraptor, yep, that makes sense. He actually does get the Intimidate, so I don't know if Sucker Punch will KO. I think it will. I'm just going to go on a hunch that it can. I'll taunt the Amoonguss again, because I don't want that thing sporing and Rage Powdering, because that could really bring him back. And I actually might protect Kangaskhan this first turn. Or wait, no. You know what's a fine play? No, because I actually outspeed. My Kangaskhan is slower than my Thunderous, so I'll actually just taunt and protect, because he could Rage Powder and then Brave Bird something. Kangaskhan is really important now that it's at +1, can knock out the rest of his team. So I'm going to protect Kangaskhan this turn. I can't Sucker Punch yet when he has that Rage Powder. If he's smart, he may just double into Thunderous, but even then I think I can win at that point if he does do that. And I don't even know if he can knock it out. Maybe with a Double Edge. There's the taunt. Close combat, okay, so we're fine. That was good. Good thing I identified that as my win condition, because now I can just Sucker Punch Staraptor, and we'll go ahead and HP Ice the Amoonguss, Sucker Punch Staraptor. I could switch into my Amoonguss here now that I know he's locked into close combat, but I don't really see the point. He can't really take out my Kangaskhan at this rate, and a +1 Kangaskhan can take out his Amoonguss, so if I ever think that I just need to KO it right away, then I can do that. He still has that sleeping Tyranitar in the back, and I have no clue how many turns it's taken. I think I'll go ahead and check that. When did I put it to sleep? I can't even tell. You know, I don't care. I'm gonna assume that it can wake up here. How about that? So he does switch out. That's what I kind of figured he would do. As for some reason this doesn't want to scroll to the bottom. So he does do the best play he has, but even then I think it's a bit late for him to do anything. at this rate. I can just HP Ice, get rid of his Amoonguss. If he wants to switch in Staraptor, it's not going to take an HP Ice that well, and we can just Power Up Punch Tyranitar for the KO. If he wakes up, protects, switches out Amoonguss for that Regenerator, that's probably his best play. And yeah, he does wake up, he does get the Protect off, but he does not switch out the Amoonguss, so I do think we have this just about wrapped up. Unless that Staraptor again has some sort of priority or has Protect for some reason. And even then I don't think he can win this. And Sand actually fades at the perfect timing, so I think we have this. I really do. I don't see how he can win this. Well, he did just Intimidate me again. Now that I think about it, Intimidate may mess me up here. Well, no, not really. I'm just gonna get rid of my Thundurus. It's not that useful, so I'll just Thunder Wave his Staraptor, and we'll protect Kangaskhan. How does that sound? That sounds pretty good, I think. Thundurus isn't too useful here at this point. It may be able to KO Tyranitar, which maybe I should have tried for, but it's the Staraptor that could potentially win him the game, so I know if I get rid of it, then we can win. Because I know Amoonguss beats his Tyranitar at this range, easy. So let's just get rid of the Staraptor, and then we basically have it guaranteed victory. So if I Thunder Wave it, it's going to be pretty much over, because Kangaskhan should be able to beat it. He does smartly Brave Bird Thundurus, so I could have technically Power Up Punch Tyranitar, and it would have been easily over, but that's okay. We'll go into Amoonguss, we'll Rage Powder, we'll Power Up Punch Tyranitar, and then we'll just attack the Staraptor. It should be all A-okay. Unless, no, he's Scarf, so he's going to have to hit Amoonguss. And then we Power Up Punch Tyranitar. He could Protect, and then Brave Bird could do a lot. But I don't think it'll KO, so we could just do the play again next turn. Or actually, no, again, that Tyranitar loses to Amoonguss. So maybe I just want to attack Staraptor as he Rock Slides. Yeah, here, we'll just Giga Drain Tyranitar, and we'll return Staraptor, actually. I think that might be a better play. Maybe it's more reckless than the other play, but regardless, I think either one will win us the game, if I'm making sense. And this is actually a really long game. I just noticed this is our first battle, and we're 17 minutes in. So there's the Rock Slide. He gets a crit. If he flinches, he still has a chance. No, he does not flinch, and I think we're going to have this game. Even with another crit, he needs a million flinches. Maybe Sporing was better there, actually, so I could negate that flinch chance, but it's okay. I don't think he can win this without a bunch of flinches, so I'm quite comfortable here. Yep. Okay, good. We won. I'm just holding my breath because you never know with Rock Slide. If the opponent has a faster Rock Slide, they can pull anything out. But regardless, GG to my opponent. That was a very good game, I have to say. And whew, that was a really long battle, and I'm actually just going to leave that at that. I think that's an amazing battle to end this team off on. I don't want to do a second one because it's going to be too long, and I don't want these to be too long. So we'll leave it at this. One battle, one amazing battle, if I say so myself. Staraptor, very good. Maybe I should try Staraptor in the future now that I think about it, because that was quite impressive performance by Staraptor. And that Amoonguss, you know, put on work, but my Amoonguss put out the same amount of work. This just really showed how much of a beast Amoonguss is, and I think Amoonguss is a really good Pokemon. I'm surprised it's not used more. I definitely like to put it on many of my teams when I think it fits, and it easily fits on a lot of teams. But regardless, tell me what you guys think about this team. Have you guys been using it? How's it been doing? What do you guys think about it? What changes would you make to the team? Because I'm still thinking of other ways I could change things about this team, and I have found a few, but I'm wondering, what do you guys think would be some good changes? Other than that, guys, please leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed my Nugget Bridge article on this team and my Nationals experience. I'm currently working on that. I'm actually making quite good progress. I already finished the team analysis. I'm just doing like my matches and the Nationals and how it went. But other than that, guys, subscribe because I'll continue to post every other day until I can post daily again by the end of this month. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.